The CBDC is one type of digital dollar that can be used by anyone. It would be backed and regulated by the Federal Reserve and have the full backing of the US government. This could be used instead of current payment ways and has benefits like instant payment settlement, making it easier to do business across borders and helping more people get access to money. Over 130 countries have started to look into the idea of making their own digital currencies that are backed by their governments. Saudi Arabia and India have already agreed to test programs between China and Russia. A digital Euro pilot program could start as early as 2028, but the US is still a long way behind because there is more and more clear information about how digital currency works. Following these words, which come from the Congress, the United States has made it clear that XRP is legal in the US. This should be used by more than just banks and other business institutions. What does it mean that XRP is accepted around the world, including by the US Federal Reserve, so that it can be used in both domestic and international transactions? The US Congress is aware of the change happening around the world. Places like India and Brazil, China, and other countries are working together to build their own digital currencies based on the XRP system. There is a partnership between the US and Ripple because the US doesn't want to miss this progress. It's easy to guess which companies they back. As always, Ripple. That's right. In the BRICS group, India, Brazil, and Russia all work together. China and South Africa have made digital money systems for their central banks, and the US is moving in the same way. Let me play a movie that shows how Ripple and the US Federal Reserve have talked about CBDC since a long time ago. As this historical background from 2015 shows, Ripple worked together and did a lot of work behind the scenes, even though the public saw them argue with the SEC. This cooperation was a big sign that Ripple would win the SEC case. Do you remember Ripple's pitch to the Fed? The Federal Reserve didn't directly mention Ripple or the official launch of the Now payment system in 2015. However, more research shows that the Fed may have talked about a possible partnership with a blockchain company that could make payments work with transaction times of only 3 to 5 seconds. Before he spent 10 years working for the SEC against Ripple, Gary Gensler had talked a lot about how the US Federal Reserve might use Ripple. Gensler said he was sure the Federal Reserve would be able to add Ripple and XRP to its payment system. Today, both domestic and foreign transactions use Riverbank, a well-known Ripple payment partner that uses the Let's After Some Work. The NET system is now officially a part of the FedNet banking system. The FedNet payment system, which is run by Riverbank and rests on RippleNet, is set up to use XRP as a source of liquidity because it runs payments. It is also clear that XRP will play a part in Ripplet, Current, and Rapid because Riverbank is built into the feet. In light of the needs for foreign trade, we can expect XRP's value to rise as its uses and applications expand. This is a good time to spike and hold XRP. Investors are glad to hear that XRP is being used in common financial systems. This shows that cryptocurrencies are being taken seriously and have real potential. This also displays how the world of finance is changing as traditional banks learn how useful, quick, and inexpensive blockchain technologies are. In addition, Gary Gensler's help and what organizations like Riverbank have done since then are just the beginning. The industry as a whole will be changed before we go any further as more banks start to see and take advantage of the opportunities in XRP and related technologies. Give this video a good review. Click subscribe, turn on notifications, and tell your friends about this. Your network can be used to stream video. Now let's talk about the topic's growing importance and value. We've talked about how the US Federal Reserve is interested in it and how likely we are to accept it, but it doesn't just affect the US. That means making XRP's promise come true. Countries like the European Union and the United Nations have digital currencies. To learn more about how XRP is being used in the British CBC and Europe's digital Euro project, please watch our YouTube videos on these subjects. The Euro project is now looking into what it can do. Let's state our main point of case. The US is thinking about XRP as a possible CBDC, which we talked about in a different video. They also want to use it for effective cross-border transactions, which are more than just CBDCs and include both local and foreign transactions. Let's look into what this means for the value of XRP when it comes to financial actions. Moving forward, as more people use XRP, especially big players in the banking world, like the value of the US Federal Reserve will almost certainly be changed. When a digital product like XRP is connected to large financial networks, how useful it is becomes a big part of how much it's worth. It not only gives you instant transactional benefits, but it also builds trust and credibility over time. The world of finance is moving quickly, according to Garner. Since digital trades are becoming the norm, cryptocurrencies like XRP are becoming more and more important. This is because more and more people want to use Swift's cheap cross-border transfers. When big countries and financial institutions back XRP, it can put it in a class by itself for investors and fans. The fact that XRP is getting support and integrations that point to a bright future makes this a crucial time for the company's path. It is important to keep up with any business. Watch for changes and decide what to do. Is there a chance that XRP could hit $10,000 after a lot of thought? It's important to note that foreign organizations, especially those in North America, are becoming more and more interested in cryptocurrency. We'll talk more about this soon. In the world of crypto, this question has been going around. As the world of cryptocurrencies grows, digital currencies can now be used in more than 130 countries. The XRP system is often used as a benchmark. Estimates of how much it might be worth run from $10,000 to an amazing $35,000. This is even more true, since it might be connected to the global CBC central bank. What does the way digital currencies work mean for countries that are moving toward using them? The managing director of VHIL Capital stressed that XRP could become a globally accepted way to send and receive money around the world if it is widely accepted and seen as this median currency. Lots of money from around the world would flow through XRP because of this. Ledger. These are the predictions and values that analysts and fans are eagerly awaiting for XRP, even though there is a large amount of it. Please remember that I'm not a qualified financial advisor and that the information in these videos is only meant to be entertaining. Before making any financial decisions, I always tell my viewers to do their own study and talk to professionals. Its worth could go up because so many people want it. Putting it in the $10,000 to $35,000 range is possible. Thanks for watching. Please click the like button if you liked the movie. Make sure the notifications are turned on so you know when I post new material. In the next movie, I can't wait to catch up with you. Be careful.